Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Level 36 on the Black Mage here. Continuing to go through all the available quests that we didn't get to on the barn. Leveling up, doing stuff, having a time. Got a few things to do out here in the North Shroud. Specifically, make sure there is this last guy here. That's Eastern Thanalan. What did we get? What's that pop up then? Recommendations. XIV Death Talon. Completed. This is one of these hunting log kind of guys. Okay. North Shroud and Eastern Thanalan. That's a slightly different thing here. Get more of these token stuff. Now, is it different based on which one we're on? This is hunting log. So there are these hunting logs, and then there's the twin adder hunting logs. We need to get to the next rank for that first. Okay, that's something. It gives more of the seals and Grand Company stuff. I guess you just buy that with the seals, so that's something to work on. So we need to find these guys at Elder Springs. We also need to do the level 36 quest. Looks like singular here. Over here. It's also at Elder Springs, so I guess we're just in the right spot. Let's look for the things we need here. This is all we have at level 36. That's going to be a slight problem. There's technically one other thing at least. That's what we're looking for here. Fly up and around and over. Oh, these. Got this fate going on, as per usual. I'm gonna keep not worrying about that. Let's pick up the quest over here. I had a different fate. Fates for days. My goodness. Hunger is the best sauce. Interstan is searching for an adventurer to undertake a distasteful task. The freeze that came in the calamity's wake has rendered Kurthis nigh inhospitable, and the creatures that once made their homes there have been forced to migrate lest they starve. Some arrive on our doorstep with naught else on their mind but to feed. Worst of the beasts are the jackals, who have been spotted not far from this very spire. Adventurer, we call upon your skill to dispatch these beasts before they make a meal of some unguarded traveler. Bang your barn's fetid dodo meat will serve admirably as bait. Yay! Yay. Fetid dodo meat. Good. Here. Destination. With a decent wind, the stench of rotting dodo meat can carry for miles, attracting all manner of creatures. That's fantastic news. Alright. Let's beat up some jackals. Wild jackal. Let's stand in the attack there. Well, we can avoid it. Which is sometimes. Blast. Yes. Fire 3. Switch, usually Blizzard 3. Switch again. That's something. I guess Blizzard 3 gets the 2. Blizzard 2 also gets the 2. But it does a lot less damage. And it's a bit of it. Who are we hunting? XIV Death Talons. Elder Spring. Might be over on the other side here. That might still technically count. I don't think there's really too many XIV guys on this side. Really. We can look around. Alright. Most grateful, this kind of situation would not have arisen ere the calamity came and made Kurthis nigh uninhabitable to its local fauna. With their water hoarded in vaults of ice and their Hermitage held under the snow. The larger beasts have become positively infernal in their need to survive. Take heed if you head northbound, for know that you are riding into battle. Alright. Got some various pants here. Do we need either of these? Unlikely. Oh, 36. I think there was something here. Maybe that's new gloves. High enough level that they're finally better than the dungeon gloves, level 24. Very similar stats. 12 levels higher. Whip them. There you go. That was the singular quest out here. Level 36. That is not a lot. Cross that off. What do we have? There's this. This is level 1 down. I don't think this would be a level 1 quest. That's what it says. We can go look at that, since we're in the area. I guess there's also possibly something at level 15 up in Britannia. We'll go look at those two. See if we can find these XIV guys. And the other one is in Eastern Thanalan, which we're going to get to in a few more levels here anyways. Let's fly through town here. Very easy. This is still Alder Springs on this side too, so we're probably still in the spot. Some mites. These guys are low level. This is tree speed. It's across the river, essentially. That's where we need to be here. XIV guys. Okay. So these are what we're after. One of them at least. It's wild that this giant fiery explosion is not an AoE attack. That's okay. Do we have enough of these guys? So we got at least 2. These guys are a little 27. Definitely left this specific log going for a little bit. Let's cast this. And then switch back. I didn't go. I think it was the full plus. I'm sure exactly. It's definitely a system here with the mana. That completes that. Or the Twin Adder. There you go. Now let's get over that weird level 1 sinking quest or something. The arrow down kind of thing. It's kind of a separate situation. It's also red currently. So what the problem is here. Reaching for Cloud 9. Not yet available. Requires Disciple of the Hand quest. Okay. 59,000 XP somehow. Level 1. Now I'm interested. Let's switch up to a Disciple of the Hand quest here. It's gonna be a carpenter. That's all we got. More items are missing from your armory chest. Ah, we have all of our carpenter stuff in. All our carpenter stuff in the chocobo. Let's equip this for now. It doesn't matter. What's the situation here? 25,000. It's giving less XP because it's a lower level. Here's eager to share more of his work with you. Crafting portions quests are recommended for Disciple Hands level 1 and above. There's definitely something going on here. So we can't get this XP in the Black Mage, it doesn't seem. Grab it anyways. A strange face you make, Arctic. Burning with questions. You are, yes? Burning with questions? Yeah. What is the XIV exactly? Make myself clear, I did not, eh? Only natural, your suspicion is. The XL would simply kill Featherless One, and leave corpse for vultures. But think like bird-brained Netherland zealots. Clever, Senzel is crude or not. Endlessly wasteful this war with forest people is. Waste of time, waste of resources. L9 is a group of thinkers, of crafters. This place, XL, is a place for building dreams. To fly higher than any other, XL9's dream. Before we can fly, make wings we must. Good at making things you are, yes? No carpenter would see one, Sizzle does. Way of moving, way of looking, caw. Clothing had Sizzle confused at first, though. Creating much better than destroying, yes? Both XL and Featherless ones agree on that they can. Have Arctic create something for XL9, Sizzle would. Well, many things we can, but not everything is possible in a remote camp like this. You know of a place called Fulgord Float, yes? Fine crafting facility they have, perfect for making airship hull interior components. Leather-backed plywood is component Cecil needs. Make for a strong and durable hull it will. Place order for raw materials with human merchant and Fulgord Float, Cecil has. Arctic need only speak to Junkmonger. Spend own coin, you need not. What? A surprise for you, Cecil has. Protect and support hands when crafting tricky airship components, these gloves will. Ever clever carpenter needs help from time to time, eh? Come back soon, Featherless One. Get component materials from Junkmonger and Fulgord Flow. It's right over here. Let's teleport anyway. Because we can easily spend the money, it's not a problem. Interesting. Level 1. It's also for the crafting business things. We don't even have the chocobo on here. Should probably fix that. Where is that on the list of things? Options and traits. General. Mount roulette. Not really. It might be in the just companion section here. Mount, dismount. There you go. We can also still fly this then. That's perfect. We're unlocking something with this too. Junkmonger. Master Merchant welcome customer. Birdman Chief tell Master Merchant of Chief Makings. You take things for making and go to place for making things. If I'm making place outside of inn, not inside. Master Merchant thinks you have no time for thinking. Birdman Chief seems ready to burst at seams. Hanion will give you helpful help. Okay. Obtained. And bring it over towards the inn where we can make the thing. Not inside the inn though, as I said. There we go. There's some spots. Hey dear. Hello there, adventurer. Come now. I can hardly hear you. I said hello there. What's this? You should make use of our workshop. Well then, seeing as you're a first-timer, allow me to give you a brief explanation of what we seek to accomplish here. So I'm sure you're aware, yours is populated with a plethora of artisans who create a range of wonderful wares. This workspace was created with just such a diversity of craftsmen in mind. No matter your profession, our facility is designed to allow simply anyone to bring in their materials and produce goods that demand an exquisite degree of precision and polish. Our small operation here at the Bobbing Court is only temporary until we secure a more permanent residence, but I assure you everything is fully functional. Now what exciting project has brought you to me this fine day? Whole interior component materials. Materials requested by Continental 9 leader Cecil Totalak to craft components for the interior of an airship's hull. What have we here? Ah! Such a strange coincidence that you should happen to arrive bearing the very same rare material that... Hildyard, have you any word on my delivery? And who might this gentleman be? And why does he hold the component materials that I ordered? This is outrageous. You cannot simply swoop in and snatch up the wares I reserved a moon in advance. Please, Master Tatamaru. You misunderstand. This adventurer brought along these materials himself. Just brought them along, did he? Poppycock. What would a gill-grabbing mercenary need with airship hull component materials? Only a master engineer with the highest level of skill would be capable of utilizing the potential of such specialized items. I highly doubt that anyone besides myself would have a use for them. I shall be gracious, however, now that you are some manner of artisan. Pray tell, exactly what do you intend to craft with those materials? I am, of course, ignoring the fact that your efforts will invariably result in a botched job and wasted resources. Master Tataru, this is hardly gentlemanly conduct. Shall I offer to view the finished product then? Go ahead, sir. Craft your wares, and I shall praise their quality of your work free of charge. Master Tataru, I shall become cross with you if you continue that tone. Here are your materials, sir. I'm sure whatever you create will be absolutely splendid. Should you choose to assist the Castle 9 in their engineering efforts, you'll be called upon to make use of special crafting facilities. First step in using one of these crafting facilities, you should send the raw materials to the workshop supervisor. After preparing the workspace, the supervisor will then return to you the exact amount of materials requested for your specific task. You'll next be allowed a certain amount of time in which to complete the synthesis. Should your synthesis efforts prove unsuccessful, speak to the workshop supervisor once more to retrieve excess materials or renew your access to the crafting facility. To begin crafting process, open the crafting log from the main menu, followed by special recipes. Next, select Allied Society quests, and then lastly, Excel quests to locate the desired recipe. Access to the crafting facility. I'm incredibly specific. Excel quests. Must be assembled a hand to access or complete 9 society quests. Items required to complete these quests can only be synthesized after equipping a pair of wrist gloves. Experience points earned by completing these quests will be allocated to your current class. The amount of experience awarded upon completion can be viewed in your journal and will automatically update in the event you change your class. Fascinating. So we can put it in. Also kind of... not sure if that's necessary. Synthesize a whole interior component over here. Actually, Sarah will be waiting to praise the result of your expertise. It's required level 1, which is bizarre. Alright. Crafting log. Then here. Special recipes. Hidden. Mystery. This is the gathering log. Slightly different. Crafting log. There we go. And then all base recipes, special recipes, master recipes. Right, special recipes. We have fishers, tables, wall mounted, society quests, Excel quests. Look at all this stuff. Look at all the things. Wild. Whole interior component. 1 normal quality whole interior component. Synthesize. You have the proper equipment equipped. Okay, we need the special fancy gloves. Wrist gloves. Must be equipped to craft certain external recipes. Okay. We could go get all the rest of the set out of the chocobo, but it's not really necessary. Alright, let's try this again. Logs, crafting, whole interior component. And all these different components. part goes up to level 18. Make all of these. What if we're gonna need to make all of these? Synthesize the thing. Okay. We're back at this. Increase the effort of the synthesis in the next 4 steps. Increase progress. Now we're done. Didn't have any specific quality, but it is completed. That's what counts. Perfect, sir. We're going to replace the rest of your expertise. There you go. Hull interior component. Going to be used finishing the Tissel columns in hull interior. I've used an Excel Society quest. There's a whole separate system in here. My goodness. All done, are we? Let's have a look at the travesty you've made out of. God, speak good. I can scarce believe it. The craftsmanship is exemplary. You say this component is used in the construction of an airship? Can't even imagine what type of hull you mean to build. Tell me, adventurer, who commissioned this work from you? I must know. It was an XIV. An XIV. Got these gloves with crazy nails. What? Oh, that's incredible. Not to mention fascinating. I must wonder how one came to commission an adventurer for airship parts. There was an odd rumor making the rounds amongst the engineers at the company. They say a group of Ixal had carved out a secret camp in the Black Shroud and were conducting trials for some kind of secret weapon. I thought it idle gossip at the time, which would appear the tale has merit. After all, your Ixali master seeks to craft an airborne vessel of war. I will not allow it. Transforming the wonder of air travel into a means for delivering death is blasphemy of the highest order. But Master Taramu, what do you mean to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to march right into that secret camp and give those blessed brethren a good telling off. You'd best stay out of my way. That's definitely one choice. But you cannot simply... when it comes to airships, I'm afraid Master Taramu's passion overpowers his capacity for common sense. I wonder if he even has any idea where he's going. Here, you best take your finished component and complete the delivery. Your appraiser appears to have forgotten it in his haste to rush off and chastise the Ixal. Just who is Master Taramu? I could tell you, but that wouldn't be exciting, would it? Perhaps you might ask him yourself. Goodbye. Show the hole. Deliver the hole. Yeah, just simple here. He's not a bad person, you know. Trifle enthusiastic about airships, but ordinarily a most straightforward and reliable fellow. Considering the location of your client, I imagine you'll be meeting him again rather soon. It's still part of the quest symbol there. We've already done that part. Just need to deliver it over this way. There's definitely a system here. And we're here. What? Returned you have? Able to craft component you were? Yes. It was level 1. Made this you did? Yes, serve us well this will. Begin construction on hull weekend. Ah! There he is. I finally found you. I never realized just how big this forest was. Who is small, angry, featherless one? Never mind who I am. 'Tis you who are on trial here. Are you not the excellent master who seeks to build a death-dealing airship and bring war and destruction to Gridania? Have you no respect for the virtuous field of engineering that your uncouth plan will inevitably sully? Weapons on an airship, simply monstrous. Ah, mind your tongue, you shall. Making airship with weapons, sizzle is not. Been telling tall tales, someone has. Not trying to deny it. I have seen how you still our technology to build those horrendous war balloons. Your kind know not but killing and mayhem. Ah, lather too much, angry one does. See is not enough. Look design under own feet you should. The design. The schematic. Contains elements of both dirigible and airship. I've never seen the like. Hybrid vessel, Nizun Kwalan. It is. Fly very high at Shao. See an altitude of 5,000 yalms. 5,000 yalms? That's impossible. An unattainable fantasy. Or even Master Krala's Enterprise cannot reach such heights. You speak of visiting the heavens themselves. Yes, the heavens. Rap on God's front door we shall. Knock knock. Atalan, floating continent of legends it is. High, high above clouds. This is where Cecil's ancestors once lived. Return to Ixal's lost paradise we shall. All-consuming goal of Cecil's people it once was. But this dream, shared now by too few it is. Rather worship mad goddess Garuda and squabble with featherless ones. Talan Ixal would. Waste of life, Cecil says. Help Ixal 9 build balloon airship hybrid and reach for distant sky, other Ixal should. What an incredible idea. You have such vision, such zeal. Cecil, I have misjudged you. You must let me work with you. I will see this dream of yours become reality. Ah, you wish to join Cecil's crew, do you? Possess some skill at crafting, do you, yes? Yes, I've studied airship design most extensively, and though my practical experience is admittedly limited, I vow there are none who may match my passion for the craft. Important passion is, but knowledge too you must have. Work you as hard as the others, Cecil will. Be spared, for your size you will not. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. Tataramu, at your service. Alright. And what of Arctic? Impressed with work, Cecil is. Enjoy crafting with Cecil's gloves, did you? Like second skin, yes? Protect hands, but allow artisan to make delicate and difficult movements they do. We're going to help Helen 9 build Cecil Kolan, and let Anna keep gloves, Cecil will. What say you, featherless one? Start wings and fly with us, yes? Start rings, I will. Ah, feathers of the spirit we share. Hard to imagine to look at us now, it is, but an age when Exo flew on power of their own wings there once was. Sad then that wrath of elementals we incurred. Banished from forest and stripped of gift of flight we were. With younglings hatched outside of forest, something wrong there was, stunted their feathers were. But lose desire to soar, Exo never did. Place of lost wings, great balloons, Cecil's forefathers made, such ingenuity, seek to continue their legacy, Exo 9 does. A forgotten joy of crafting on wings, Nihil and Ixal have. Grovel instead to gods they do, grovel and beg. Fools, grant them new wings, Garuda never will. Seek only to increase her might, the goddess does. Always more sacrifices, always more crystals. Nothing more than slaves, Nihil and Ixal are, but not Ekaton 9, no. Soar once again we shall. Utensil Kolan, our salvation, our waking dream lies. Work hard and see history written. Arctic shall. Complete. Society quest complete. 9 society quests unlocked. Mission is increased to neutral. Neutral repetition with the Intel 9. Society daily quests are now available from Intel 9 the Able. Ectel. The raid quests are also available from the Intel 9 Mancipal. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from the Intel 9 vendor. In the case that you have misplaced your Intel whisk gloves, the new pair can be purchased from the vendor. That's good. Balloons. Oh, you got the third balloon. It's going. They're doing it. Thanks to your efforts, construction on the Missile Clan's hull has begun. Continue assisting the Intel 9 to the airship hybrid reach completion. How fascinating. Bird is the word. 1. Allied Society quests. The societies you encounter in your travels are beset with myriad problems. By helping each community resolve its issues through Allied Society quests, improve your reputation among its members. Quests that are available change on a daily basis. You accept up to 12 a single day, or you cannot accept a new quest while the previous days is still in progress. View your reputation among the Allied Societies, select Reputation from the character menu. Earn the trust of their members. Not only will you gain insight into their lives, you'll also be initiated into their mysteries. Reputation from the character menu. Okay. Reputation. We have Excel. I don't think we've seen any other stuff like this. Nothing like this similar or anything. Looked like there was, but possibly there's others of these. Trust but verify and deliverance. That's like more of a daily quest kind of setup. See if it's all going to be. Hand here. Got a little 22. The able. Remain allowance 12. Trust but verified. Nutrition blue. Loyalty wins. Spell talk and nothing. I don't know how many daily quests I want to do. This is more. What's this here? It's quest sync. We get fire shards. Family relations. Adventure, guild experience. If we put back on the combat stuff. This Thaumaturge is currently Black Mage. If we do this, these are locked again. So this is all more related to the crafting stuff. So if we get back into crafting, we can do more of this. It's interesting this is an option now. This is specifically disciple of hand dailies. Interesting. There's quite a bit of XP to be had in there. And all these other ones we could also potentially get XP in. Since it only specifically says any disciple of the hand quest. Let's see if they're all specifically that. Since it starts level 1, we could just get positive XP in just anything here. All these are still level 1. There's also a delivery quest, which also has reputation. Should have a store here too now. Selling vendor. Oaknot exchange. Let's see if Excel Oaknot is. Oaknot you find. Trade we will make. We have featherless maneuver. What? Got materia. Currency. We don't have any. I think we get these for them just doing their quests too. Societal currency. Restoring notes can be exchanged for currency by speaking with their respective vendors or a calamity salvager. And if societal currency possessed is shown in the currency window. We don't really seem to have the we can buy the gloves back system, but that's fine. We got the gloves. They're in there now. This is definitely a whole thing here. More about that later. Quickly pop over to Redania. This little 15 regular quest is still here. That's a lower level. We also have other later on quests, potentially again with crafting stuff. A few different places. It's definitely a whole system there. By the looks of things, we need to go quite far into the crafting before we get things that are going to be actually very helpful. We could technically get some stuff that would be useful with getting just actual upgraded stuff, high quality versions of things. But for now, we got the 50, this, on the other side of town here. Over down here. Let's just go to the amphitheater. Doesn't matter where it is. It's over here somewhere. Or maybe it's not. Hard to say. We will see. We will see. Huh. That's the level 43 quest. 80, Conjurer. Looks like it's gone. Might have been a holiday thing. It's only have level 43 here. Another working. Class quest. 50. Yeah. Let's say a little 50 thing. Well, 15 thing is a little peculiar. We'll cross that off the list. Okay. With that, on my list here, things in the 30s. Pretty much only one more spot we can go. Heading out to, where's this? Central Highlands. Got a level 35 Guild Fate has met something. The unlock. Then at least a level 36 quest. And then 37, 38, 39, 40. And that's pretty much everything in the 30s here. Interesting to see if there's going to be enough things to get through all of the upper 30s, just in one area. Man. This is the map. There's a lot. 40 there, 35 here. Most of the level 30, mostly lower level stuff's done this way. So we're going to start by going to the Observatorium. Start doing their quests, then work our way around this way. Assuming we actually get enough experience for the levels. Looks like there's at least a good number of quests in the area. Since it's supposed to be like the entire area from like 36 to 40. So presumably there's plenty to do. We will see. Next time. Goodbye.